Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and what has been keeping me busy for the last week or so? Well, I'm going to show it to you. And by the way, my son told me that most people watch my videos on their phone or their tablet, and I don't need to use high resolution. And so I started using 1080p, but then I got to thinking, it just isn't what I like. So if you would rather have me put it like in 2.7K, something like that, let me know in the comments, because if you're looking at it on your computer, it's not near as sharp unless I do that. So what happened was a week or so ago, in the morning, my wife and I were sitting in our little cottage, and she looked out the window, and coming up that dirt road in front of our house was this huge semi truck with a long trailer, and on that trailer was it's called a track hoe. It's like a backhoe, but it's got tracks on it, and it was huge looking out our window. And so first chance I got, I came up to see what was going on. These guys were so helpful, and he saw me come up, and he asked me, all about and what I was, and then he explained to me all the things that they're doing. They're planning on, I knew they were going to do it sooner or later, but these are the guys that are going to drill underneath of the canal that runs by our house and run a sewer line down there to get to a construction, a house construction area. And but they needed to go underneath the canal. And so they're getting ready to do that. And of course, my interest is, I like to watch things like this that we're looking at right now. Now, if you don't, I'm going to apologize, because this is not an e-bike or e-trike video, but it's what I get to watch for a week or so, riding my e-trike, up to this area. And so I covered it with my cameras and tried to make it as interesting for those of you who watch my channel as possible. And so I wanted to get and by the way, here comes the guy that drove the pickup truck, or the semi truck. He gave me a cap. Just super nice guys. And so anyway, I got me a cap, and I got to watch him unload the track hoe. So then what comes next? Well, next day. So I usually don't spend a week making one video, but in this particular case, they didn't get it all done in one day, I guess you could say. And so the next day, I headed back up there and to see what they were doing. And of course, I usually would do this in the morning, but this was in the afternoon, and they had brought in some more equipment and set it out. These are protective walls that they lower when they dig a big trench. They lower these down inside the trench to keep the walls from caving in on the workers, and then just also to keep the floor clean at the bottom of the trench. And so I came up to see, and those are the sewer pipe pieces that they'll be laying, and some of them will be underneath of the canal. And so anyway, and then those pieces will be put in, as you'll see further in the video. And they've got equipment that will actually do like a wood drill, but it's same thing that they use to drill wells with and things like that. But we'll come around here, and then you'll be able to see how they put it together. Those screw-looking items down up there, they go inside of the pipe, and then they pull the dirt out through the pipe, and drill underneath of the canal. That's the plan. Anyway, I hope that you're not deciding not to watch my channel because I like construction. But anyway, so I came back on another day, and at the end of the day, and they had buried their protective equipment into the trench, or into the big hole. We'll put it that way. And I took my 360 camera and tried to see if I could see anything at the bottom, and there wasn't anything there yet. But anyway, there will be sooner or later, as you'll see in the video. So anyway, and then that was all I could see on that particular day. And so the next day, I came back and just happened to get there at the right time. That's the first piece that's going to go down inside of the that's going to drill through the trench. That's like the end of a drill bit, as you'll see as they pick it up and swing it over here close to the camera. You'll see that it's got a drill bit tip on it for dirt. Like I say, it's what they use for drilling wells and so forth. So as he swings it around here, and then they had to do something else. I don't remember what it was, but I cut that part out because it's boring. So now they're going to bring it over and lower it down in. And you can see on the right-hand end, the only thing is when I zoom in like this, it's pretty blurry. But on the right-hand end, you can see the actual tip of the drill bit sticking out. And all the teeth that are on the tip. And so anyway, so that was the first piece to go down, and I just happened to come by when they were doing that. And down she goes. Okay, so they put that down there, and a day or so later, I got a little bit sick during that time, and so I came back and flew my drone. That way I didn't have to get out and ride my bike or my trike. Anyway, so from my house, I can fly my drone and look down in here and see what they've got down there. And you can see at our end of that trench, there's like a wooden track that the power source rides on, and then at the other end there's a steel track that the drill motor is attached, or slides up and down on, and is attached securely so it won't twist off when it starts getting in there. And then they at this point they have put in several pieces, and what they have to do is, the guy told me, let's see, one of the times I was up there, they were waiting for the company that handles the canal. They were waiting to hear from them, because before they can actually drill beneath the canal. There, that might help you see it better. To go beneath the canal, they need to drain the water out and make it so it's not as heavy and it won't have any leaks or anything. But you can see that large diameter pipe heading into the ground to the right, and that white thing down there, that's a trailer that has a power plant built into it, on it, and that's what gives them the juice they need for the electrical part of this operation. So anyway, that's that's what I looked at for a week. I think probably they'll go underneath it, but I've learned what I wanted to learn from it, and I hope you've learned I hope you've learned something from it. And so I just want to say thank you for watching my videos, and be sure to say in the comments whether you want higher resolution, because that's important. Okay, and thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.